Okay, Logan, do your impression of Jerry sneezing.
Hold on. Now I'm on the spot. I'm probably gonna fuck it up. Does anybody have any napkins? Anybody have any napkins?
Why don't we have any fucking napkins in this van?
Watch the seat. Watch the seat.
Give me a page of Canada.
I need some Canada. I need some Canada.
Give me some Canada.
The funny thing is, I think I've assisted Jerry while he's driving after he sneezes, and he's just like, it's gonna get in my mouth. It's gonna get in my mouth.
just-
I'm like, here, let me help you out.
We have to
a
buy a
mother.
new road atlas every year because fucking Jerry's just pulling pages out of the goddamn road atlas using.
Yeah, if we ever go to Canada, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Totally fucked.
Give me a piece of Canada.
I've wiped my ass.
There's no
with
more
white
Canada.
ones.
Jerry's really good at sneezing and driving. Tay's really good at puking and driving.
Oh yeah.
I am. Well, you know what? Jerry helped me with that.
In Logan's impression of Tay driving, he has a Mexican lowrider.
In reality, it's kind of like this.
Yeah. No, this is how you
He's
drive.
got 8 hangers on his van.
This is the way Tay drives. It's a,
You gotta grip the wheel.
and then a good song comes on the radio and he goes, "Fuck yeah, man!"
Beep the horn in time.
Every time we cross into a new state.
You know what?
Wait,
It's a bad idea, but let me have a drink of that.
Hey, what
I'm feeling good.
What
Hey,
key is the horn in again?
The key of the horn is in
F. All
I think
horns
it's
are in
a
F.
D, yeah.
All horns are in F.
Really?
All horns. All fucking car horns are in F.
That sounds totally made
That's
up.
true.
Dude, there's so many different
Where did you
looking it
hear
up.
that?
car horns.
I'm looking it up.
Right now?
Yeah. You guys keep talking about something else, and I'm gonna fucking prove this.
Well, now all I can
Okay,
think
it
of-
could be
You guys
F.
want to talk about how gay Aaron is?
But
No. You know what I
no,
want to talk
check it
about?
out. How many songs that we've
Do you know-
rocked out to are in F that I've honked
Did
along?
you know George
Yeah, I thought it was
Washington
like
invented
beer,
the
Something
chainsaw?
more.
It seems like it would
What's
be
that?
E.
Take your
hold
dad
on.
invented the chainsaw?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, this is on this is some useless facts website.
That I just made up.
Okay, most American car horns are in the key of F.
No, I drive a Ford, man. Japanese all the way.
You know what Ford stands for, right? Found on road dead. Yeah. Something my grandpa used to say. He's driving a Toyota.
Can we talk about the time that I pranked Aaron? And,
Yes, we can talk about that. I love this story.
I like it already.
When we were in California,
Can I have a sip of your beer?
Yeah.
Aaron was a little daytime drunk, just a little bit, and he was leaning. Oh, he was leaning forward between the two front seats to plug his phone in. And we were on like a side street, and there was nobody behind us, so I slammed on the brakes. And Aaron just fucking barreled headfirst into the fucking radio, cracked the screen on the radio, and like, you know, it's real funny at the time, and then just starts fucking gushing blood out of his forehead. And we're like handing him fucking dirty Subway napkins, like, here, dude.
Yeah.
And then the blood just kind of dried up a little bit, but he had blood all over his face. We used to have this picture of Aaron in
And I was like,
In-N-Out
"Oh."
Burger ordering food, just like looking at the menu, all like, what do I want today?
Just
It's like-
covered in blood.
and the lady behind the counter is just terrified. It's like, God.
What's good? What's good?
There's only 3 things on the menu.
It's like,
First off, I'm gonna need a lot of napkins.
That aren't covered in beer.
Yeah. They were so gross. It's like, and remember, Jerry, and I wasn't daytime drunk for the record. We hadn't started drinking yet. We were staying in Bakersfield, and we had just left. And
no,
I
Stockton.
no, it was in
No,
Bakersfield.
right by
We
Doc
just
Steve.
It
rode
was in
funny
Bakersfield
bikes.
because I had just got done boning the chick with the tarantula pussy.
Old tarantula pussy.
You know,
in
old
there.
tarantula pussy.
No way, we were in Stockton.
No, it was
crazy.
Bakersfield.
Bike.
No, because
Crazy
that was
bikes and
Marissa's
stuff.
friend.
Yep.
No, yeah, Crazy Bikes was in Stockton, but the slamming my head into the radio thing was in Bakersfield. I shit you not.
I think it was in Stockton.
How do you know? You just smacked your head pretty
And
fucking
that is-
hard.
That's true. Not the memory of
That
it.
is
Yeah,
no
then you
all
lost-
car horns are in F talk.
Yeah.
That is fact.
That's fact.
But one of the best parts about it is I get up and I'm fucking furious. And I just like look at Jerry, but because it was so funny, I was angry and laughing at the same
Well,
time. And like I get up and Jerry's just like, I'm sorry, like laughing while saying I'm sorry, and I'm just like, dude, that was pretty good, Jerry. It's pretty good.
Can't mess with the driver at times.
Sorry, Josh Meese, we fucked up your radio.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh yeah, that was Josh Meese's van.
Hell yeah. Remember how much porno was on those walls?
Yeah, don't go to New York in that van, by the way.
Oh, dude. We were on. Do you guys remember when we were on tour? And this was
there.
Or Boston.
this was in Josh Meese's van.
Yeah. I wasn't there.
God damn.
My van has a ticket. in
Sorry,
Boston.
buddy.
Does it?
Was $60, but that was a few years ago.
No, I'm talking about Juarez. When we rolled into Juarez and we had just porn all over the fucking walls of Josh Meese's cargo van. Like every inch of the fucking walls of that van were covered in porn. And it was like grandma porn and fat chick porn. And we go across the border, or we're coming back across the border. And first of all, they open up the van and they see all the porn all over the walls. And they're just like, Jesus Christ, or Jesus Cristo, whatever they said. And fucking, then Tay gets out and they're checking all our IDs. And this is when Tay was still under 21. So he had a stack of fake IDs. He had like 4 or 5 of them in his fucking wallet, and they're going through them, and they're like, what are these for? And Tay's like, oh, those are my fake IDs. Yeah, those are so I can get into bars. And Tay is dark-skinned because it's summertime. He's fucking wearing American flag swimming trunks and an American flag bandana and flip-flops. Looked like he
Totally
just...
like we were smuggling.
Oh, dude,
A
he
little
looked like he
brown
walked
boy.
right off the fucking lettuce farm, man. It's fucking great.
I love America.
What are the swimming trunks for?
Try this
Were you
idea.
planning
Try
on
this
swimming?
You know the river's dried up, right?
You could have just worn some hiking boots.
I love how you didn't even think about how you had all those IDs, and we looked at you afterwards like, really, dude? Like, going over the border? With
I didn't
like
get
a
in trouble for
stack
that.
of
I
fake
said,
IDs?
they asked, well, who are all these people? Like, those are my fake IDs. In America, I can't drink until I'm 21. And they're like, all right, well, which one's your real one? I was like, this one. They're like, cool. All right. Well, we think you're Mexican.
Remember your hand-drawn ID?
Yeah.
I am 21.
I am 21.
There's a big 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And Tay just drew a picture of himself and it said, Tay, I am 21.
Date of birth, long time ago.
That shit worked at a couple bars and
Yeah,
went to loading in and stuff. I need to see everybody's IDs.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Dude, you can come.
I have to let you in.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like, that's good enough for me.
Another time we were in Bakersfield, and
Show me
fucking Tay wasn't old enough to get in, and they checked his eye. They kicked him out of the bar, and so Tay sat in front of the bar. Like the door guy got up for some reason, and Tay sat in his chair and is just checking people's IDs as they're coming in, and it's just like people would hand him IDs, and he'd be like, "This doesn't look like you." And then he's like snuck in the back door and got kicked out a
And
second
then there's
time.
that fucking, the door guy comes back around. Like, there's that fucking kid again.
Bakersfield. That was that same night I dropped every pint of Guinness I bought.
Oh,
I need another. I dropped that one too.
Yeah, you ordered 3 in a row and dropped all 3.
I was
Didn't
on
even
hammer.
get a
Doc
sip out
Steve
of
gave
them.
us like
That's a
$200 or
swing
something.
back.
Like, this is for beer. Don't spend it on gas. This is for fucking beer.
Yeah.
And so we're just drinking our asses off and like we're hammered. Hear me get a pint of Guinness.
You got one, and you turned around, and you were just like,
I need one more. And they're like smashing glass everywhere. But
So I turned
I was
around.
like the money guy, so the bartender was like, he has all the money, so.
Yeah.
And
So
then
I
after
did
the
a
third
slide.
one, that he broke, he just walked away from the bar.
I was like, I'm obviously done
He
here.
looked at me and he's like, what's up, Tay? I'm like, hey. And then he just dropped him like, man.
And then
I shouldn't even be in here.
later that night, we were intentionally smashing glasses.
Yeah, we were listening
We
to
would
Bon
just
Jovi.
slam our beers and just throw them at the
We were
brick wall.
listening to Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name. And we were just, dude, we played so much fucking Bon Jovi off the jukebox. And we're just sitting there just hammered, it's last call, and we're just like slamming beers and smashing them on the wall, and they never threw us out. I have no idea why.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, we played that.
That's
club
that
the next
bar
time
we
were
ended
there.
up playing.
Yeah, we ended up playing
We
there.
played there twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was terrible every time.
Oh my god.
It was really terrible. One
Nick-
time.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
let's talk about the time it was terrible.
Yes, there's
let's
plenty
do
of
that.
other things we
Let's
can
not
talk
bring that
about. And this has been talked about a lot. It's kind of like,
The A1 story? I don't know
Okay,
if it's been
but-
documented.
But
It's
on
been
that
documented.
note, Nick has video of us playing that
I'll
night,
write a blog about it tomorrow.
and the fucking fat chicks are front and center the whole time. So we've got like video.
Just licking their
of
lips
that.
like, wow.
And I watched it, and dude, they look worse than I even remember it.
Okay, so these girls come to see us play.
Beautiful.
and-
Just 10.
Yeah, these 10 tonners come to the fucking see us play at the Mint Bar in Bakersfield, and fucking they're just huge, and they ended up telling Fat Body, they're like, we came here to get fucked. You guys can stay with us if y'all fuck us. And we're like,
You all fuck us. That's what they
All
said.
s-
You
yeah.
all have to
You
fuck us.
all-
It's like,
and Fatty comes up, and I'm like, yeah, right? And fucking, I ended up passing out, thank God. But
I slept in the van then.
yeah,
I raided their fridge.
I didn't do anything.
and nothing happened.
I went to Bible study, and then.
Can we call the DVD You Can't Have a Barbecue Without A1?
Yeah.
And just have an A1
Should write a
sauce
song
thing
about that.
menu.
Yeah.
Well, you can have barbecue without
A1. Maybe we could sell it to A1, and like we could write a jingle for A1 steak sauce, and they won't understand the joke, but we'll know, and it'll be on TV for years.
Oh, yeah,
And then one day they'll be like, "So you guys wrote a jingle for A1 steak sauce?" You know, Rolling Stone when we're like
And
60
then
years
you
old.
can document it.
And then we tell the A1 story, and people and A1 steak sauce will shit their pants.
Yeah,
They're like, "Oh my fucking
Goes on
god!"
public and they have like a fucking press conference. A1 has dropped their representatives, MF Ruckus.
You know what? It's kind of funny how one night with a couple large ladies can turn you into Heinz 57, man.
That morning, I woke up in a fetal position in the corner of a 12-year-old's room, like surrounded by toys and like on a rug with.
You might want to finish that story.
No, I like it like that.
12-year-old's room.
You might want
So-
to.
No,
Toys
there was no
and shit?
12-year-old kid in it or anything. It's just I woke up in a really
Okay,
fucking
okay,
weird
that's
way.
all you had to
All
say.
right, I was gonna say you might want to tell the camera there was no 12-year-old kids around.
No, man, they were not.
Wait, I can hear the sirens right now.
We left out the gross part of the A1 story.
I woke
Tony
up-
Mark was
I-
slowly about the little 12-year-old boy part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. You know they don't treat child
And there was
molesters
I think
very
I
well
was-
in prison.
I was using one of the stuffed animals.
Hold on.
With a stuffed animal pillow.
Can we class it up and talk about actual good-looking women that we've had sex with on the road? Because that would be a much shorter story.
Yeah. Oh.
The story starts and ends like
Crickets.
I had
You guys
no.
wanted to say hi to him?
I mean, there's been a couple. I think I could count them
There's
all.
bitches that are gonna be watching this like, hey, motherfucker!
you might be able to remember them all with one hand.
My best
Okay.
my best
Like that.
was probably the
It's
girl
good.
in Jacksonville.
It's good.
The girl in Jacksonville.
Hey, that's another American
Maxim
flag swimming
model.
trunks, American flag
Oh
bandana.
yeah. Okay, so we're in Jacksonville, Florida, and we're doing this show, and this is back when we used to drink a lot more when we played.
You keep
And-
saying that like you're not currently drinking.
No, but I mean, we used to drink a creepy amount, like
That's
a lot.
That's true.
Okay, so we're in Jacksonville, Florida, and we're like blacked out drunk on stage. And they have a chain link fence in the front of the stage, and there's a hole in it. And I was like crawling through it, and the mic cable was like 4 20-foot mic cables stuck together. So the signal path was terrible, everything sounded like shit, but I could go through the entire bar with it. And we're playing, and we're just like, all the kids there were just kind of dicks, and I called them a bunch of hacky sack playing faggots. And I threw a plastic chair at them, and I was swinging the mic around. I broke that fucking fluorescent light out.
One of those.
One of those. I fucking threw the mic in and broke it out. I was like singing to that chick on the bar. I sang "Hungry for Your Butt" to that dude's girlfriend. And wait, where are we going with this?
Fucking fine.
Hot chicks on the road.
Wait.
All I heard was
So-
blood and American flag.
All I know is we
So
can't.
that-
Okay. So then so we didn't have a show the next night, and we went to a dance club. Remember that? We went to like one side of the bar was a country bar where people were like square dancing and shit, and
And then it was a hip hop club.
on the other side.
Yeah.
And we went in there, and one by one, we each got kicked out. Tay, they wouldn't even let into the fucking
Yeah,
bar.
they had a list of like dress code shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Tay broke all.
And Tay is shit-faced drunk. He walks up. He's bleeding because he like ran into a curb with his like he was wearing flip-flops. So So he like ran into the curb and he's like bleeding out of his foot.
I was bleeding out my knee too.
Yeah. And Tay and I were sitting there trying to wash it off with spit and a leaf. We thought that would work. So we get to the door and the guy is just like, you cannot come in here. And Tay's like, why the fuck not? And he goes, you're wearing a bandana. That's against the dress code. You're wearing a sleeveless shirt. He had a white beater on. And he's like, that's against the dress code. You're wearing swimming trunks. That's against the dress code. You're wearing flip-flops. That's against the dress code. And you're bleeding out of your foot. And Tay goes, so you don't like Indians? Fucking Tay was a total hey bro that night, dude. And fucking, so one by one, I got kicked out because I was like trying to dance with chicks and I'm super wasted and they're like no and running away.
I still have no idea why I got kicked out. I don't think
you
I did.
don't really.
I know I
Dude,
don't.
they don't like Indians in Florida.
They
Trail of
must not.
Tears. They fucking
Yeah, they
send
got
you
them
on
all
your
that.
way. Yeah, no choice, bro.
Like, you're back.
Trail of Tears, man.
I ended up
You're wearing our flag too.
I ended up passing out on the roof of the van. What did you get kicked out for?
I
man?
have no fucking idea.
I don't remember why I got kicked out either.
Because I
But
got
we
kicked
all
out.
we all got kicked out individually for different reasons, and then we went and stayed with Vic the man.
Yeah, Vic, the man of the house. This chick Vic,
I remember
who we
the
called the
story
man of the
more than
house.
I remember.
Because she was a huge lady. She had this friend that was really cute, like Maxim model, actually.
Yeah.
And Jerry
Get the-
ends up hooking up with her, and they're in her car, like.
remember
and-
Yeah, she had a Cadillac, and so I went and boned her in her Cadillac in Vic's parking lot,
Yeah.
Vic's Vapor Rub parking lot. Go back to her house. That's when I found
Oh,
out.
you also took her tampon out and threw it out the window. We
Oh,
found it the next
yeah.
day.
You know, now you're
And it
just...
hit me in the foot, and then it looked like I was bleeding.
But so we go back to her house, and she's fucking loaded, money wise, and probably pretty drunk if she slept with me.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so I crashed at her house, and I woke up in the morning, and she was just like, "I'm gonna show you around Jacksonville," and I was like, "Sweet." And she was like, "You want to drive?" And I was like, "Yeah." And we fucking go out to her garage, and she's just got like a ton of really nice cars. And so we wound up taking another Cadillac, and I'm just like driving all over Jacksonville the whole next day with this beautiful girl, and she wound up leaving her boyfriend for me, knowing damn well that I was gonna be gone in 24 hours and never coming back to Jacksonville. And she was rather angry about it.
Yeah, and we stole that bottle of Bacardi from him.
Yeah.
And
So
got
Vic
this-
hated us, too.
Oh, we got this huge email the next day that's just like, you motherfuckers ever come back to Jacksonville again, you're gonna fucking die, you pieces of shit. Ah.
They hated us.
Yeah, I'm sure they still do.
It was worth it though. I got some sweet
I'm
pussy.
sure that you probably told that chick you'd be coming back. And you're
I
drunk-
guarantee
Yeah,
you.
Like I
yeah,
said,
yeah,
I
right.
told her I love her.
Like
yeah,
it-
yeah. As much as you were like,
He's
knowing
probably
damn
like,
well
yeah,
I'm
move
leaving
down
24
here.
hours, I'm sure drunk Jerry was like, nah, baby, they
No,
can just go
I
home
just-
without me.
I'll just stay here with you.
Jerry's put me in some positions that
You're my
piss me the
everything.
fuck off. Like I said earlier in my individual interview, if that ever makes the DVD, Jerry will say anything to get in there.
Oh, yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like, you know, I only have sex with lawyers. And he's like, I'm a lawyer, baby. Like, well, I'm gonna need a ride home. Tay will give you a ride home. He already said he wants to.
Yeah.
Baby.
Sign the treaty, baby.
I'm a black guy in the 70s for some reason.
No, Jerry,
It's all
I've
good,
I
baby.
think you're a black guy in the 90s.
I've heard you spit game, and it's you don't sound nearly that smooth. It's more like, why don't you just stay here? And come on.
And somehow,
Taylor give you a ride home.
driving right now.
Yeah, I think you should just.
give me your keys.
I saw you the other day, and I won't name the girl, but I saw you go up to her all fucking drunk, and you were just like, went up to her, you were just like, hey, let's go.
How'd that work out?
It happened.
Dude, remember that Kansas City?
Oh, yeah.
Like there were the two stages, there's the outdoor stage, and we played on the inside stage, and there was like bunch of like sexy girls there, but like,
Yeah, it was
we caught
a-
this one tattooed girl from like across the bar.
Yeah, sexy rockabilly
Just
girl.
mouth to her like, let's fuck. Or
I know. It was
something.
just like, I was just like, hey, I wanna fuck you. And she just looks at me, just like.
No.
That night it did work. But
Hey,
you know
man.
what? I get 99 no's.
But that 100 chick, maybe she likes to fuck on a pile of trash.
Oh, what other?
Put it out there, I guess, right?
So you guys want to start the interview?
No, just keep
Hi, my
telling
name's
road
Tay.
stories. Let's keep telling road
No,
stories.
just this is
Oh,
exactly what
yeah.
I wanted. Just
Let's talk about Jesus.
I like it second to last or third to last because, like, when we do, you know, Cheap Beer's a good
Oh, I
second
get it.
song.
definitely it's a good second.
It's a good
song.
second song.
That's a
Fucking-
Jesus joke.
There you
Logan,
Yeah.
you're leaning out.
Shut up. I mean, sorry.
What's your favorite kind of food?
All of them.
I'll tell you what, the man can cook though.
What's your favorite kind of food? Large?
Mass quantities.
Super size.
All.
Super size.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you what, man. You can make all the jokes about Logan you want, but that motherfucker can cook.
You
Remember
can.
those- Oh yeah, dude.
Makes a mean chicken wing.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
yeah?
fucking chicken wings
Makes
are
a
out of
mean
control.
chicken wing.
Remember Godzilla's birthday?
Yeah.
Fucking, we had a birthday for all the dogs.
Man, she ate 2 raw pork chops that day. They were all big and thick. I thought she was gonna die. Actually, probably one of the best sandwiches. Well, this was a drunken moment, but one of my favorite sandwiches I ever met.
I ever met.
With my
That's the
mouth
sandwich I ever met.
Another beer.
that I partaked in eating. Logan made for me in Kansas City when there was barely any ingredients at the house we were staying at.
I got 3.
And he just threw this shit together.
cost
He was like, here, eat this. I'm like, oh my god. Best fucking sandwich I've ever eaten. What can I say? I lived poor for a long time, you know?
Jerry, you
You gotta
remember?
come up with some shit.
You remember when we were living at Bel Air 1? He's going on a beer run. Remember?
You know we're doing something right now.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Well, let's just
Give me a
pause
beer.
it.
Give me a beer.
Cherry Coke.
See if they have any frozen bananas. Shot.
Foster.
Foster? So,
They're all
yeah.
fun, damn.
Pause it real quick. I'm gonna run to the ATM.
Cherry Coke.
Yeah, cool.
So,
You want to get wasted or something?
No, that's what they're doing. Let's do something different. I got some Coke.
you ever think there's more to life than just sitting around smoking grass?
I got some Coke. Logan, let's tell a funny me and you story.
I'm drawing a blank. I got nothing. We're not very funny.
Crippin' in L.A.
Crippin' in LA.
Okay, we played a show at the East Los Warehouse in East L.A. Terrible neighborhood. And after the show, we were all drunk and we were walking. I think we were walking to the liquor store, walking to get cigarettes or something.
We just had a big group of us. I don't remember where we were going.
And Logan just starts yelling, "Go Rip!" Fucking, at first, I'm like, dude, Logan, seriously, we're in East LA. Like, you fucking can get shot for, like, even pretending to be in the wrong gang, you know, if you're in the wrong neighborhood or whatever. Logan's like, well, all I gotta say about that is, go Rip! Just keep yelling Crip. And then, like, by the time we got to the liquor store and back, we're all just yelling Crip. He's like, come Rip! Come Rip! It was fucking hilarious.
And fucking retarded.
Yeah, and we never got our asses kicked.
Retardedly dangerous.
So, so I guess the moral of that story is that East LA is not as bad
Yeah.
as I thought it was. Or it's a Crip neighborhood.
See that white gang of Crips last night?
Those guys were,
They were fucking crazy, man.
yeah, they were crippin'.
They
Yeah,
were
they
crippin'.
were crippin'. I do know one joke. Oh, you ready? Okay.
He's waiting.
Maybe I should drink.
Yep.
I really should have wore shorts today. Very
Up today.
and steady in this.
You might just want to fast forward through this.
Right now, back to the real story.
Still boring. And hot and sweaty and fat.
I can tell a racist joke.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so there's a transatlantic flight going, transatlantic, and the captain comes over the intercom and says, "We're gonna have to get rid of
Guys,
some."
I'm gonna get going to the springs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch the show.
Oh, okay.
So I can get into the show.
Okay.
So we're done here.
I am, but you guys
Okay.
continue on.
I'll miss
Where
you.
did those guys go? I'll miss you too.
They went on a beer run.
So
See them out there.
the captain comes over the intercom and says, "We're gonna have to get rid of some luggage. We just don't have enough gas to make it, and if we don't make it, we're gonna crash into the ocean and everybody's gonna die." So they drop everybody's luggage. Captain comes back over the intercom and says, "I'm so sorry to have to be the bearer of bad news, but we still don't have enough gas. We're gonna have to get rid of some passengers. And to be fair about it, we're gonna do it in alphabetical order." So he says, "Are there any African Americans on the plane?" Nobody says anything. He says, "Are there any black people on the plane?" Nobody says anything. He says, "Okay, are there any colored people on the plane?" And this little black kid leans over to his dad and says, "Dad, aren't we colored people?" And Dad leans back over to him and says, "No, son, today we're niggers. And they're going to have to throw off a shitload of Mexicans before they get to us."
It's pretty good.
You know what's not funny about that joke?
What?
Mexicans don't get on airplanes.
What
You
about-
ever seen a Mexican on an airplane?
Yeah.
You know you didn't finish that joke, right?
I did.
The rest of the joke goes, there's a Mexican kid and the dad in the seat in front of them, and the Mexican kid looks over to his dad and says, "We're gonna be kicked off first." He goes, "No, son, today we're wetbacks."
Wow, I've never heard that.
Yeah, you only told half of it.
Huh.
Just blew your fucking mind, didn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I might have to write that down. Somebody told me that
He
joke.
just blew the part of your racist part of the brain, man.
Somebody told me that joke at this bar in this green room, and I was like, "Dude, that joke's so funny, I gotta write it down." So I wrote it down on a piece of paper. I was all hammered, and I just wake up in the morning and I'm going through my pockets, and I have a fucking lined piece of notebook paper that just at the top says, "Today we're niggers." I was like, "All right, I'll give this one.
I'll keep this piece of paper. See if I can
Sounds like it might be a
this.
good read." Right up my alley.
A black friend of mine said he was gonna beat my ass on Black Day.
Really?
Yeah. I was just telling the Black Day story, and he was just like, "That's funny. That's funny. You know, Black Day sounds fun, but next Black Day, I'm gonna kick your ass." I was just like, "Come on, man. I didn't invent it. Let's celebrate." Black Day is the day after St. Patrick's Day, where one day when we all had a house together, we went out to the liquor store to get like all the Irishy drinks and all that bullshit, and
They were
they were sold out of like Guinness and Murphy's and all that crap. So we were just like, "Fuck it, let's get some 40s." So we got 40s, and by the time we got home, everyone had passed out, and we woke up the next day, and in our fridge we had a watermelon, a bucket of chicken, and a bunch of 40 ounces from the day before. We're just like, looks like it's Black Day. So got down on all that shit, and we've done it every day after St. Patrick's Day since. Apparently I'm going to get my ass kicked next one.
Well, you can come.
Yeah, I won't see him on Black
That's
Day.
exactly why black people aren't allowed over on Black Day. So that we don't have this issue.
Because they'd be all fun and games about it, but eventually they'd be like, "All right,
Yeah, as soon as they get that malt liquor up,
this shit ain't funny no more."
And that's why the next Black Day we're gonna be stocked with German Shepherds and fire hoses in case they start acting up.
Fire hoses.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I got it.
We're gonna have to figure out how to run the Hydra. All right, let's make a list of stuff for next Black Day. Gonna need German Shepherds. Check. Gonna have to train them. I don't think those guys are coming back. I think this might conclude the.
They were just like, this interview's bullshit. You want to ditch?
Yeah, they're ditching. Meanwhile, Logan and I still have perfect attendance up top. Oh, hello!
So Tay had to take off, but we'll just keep telling stories for a little bit, and then
Yeah, I thought you guys ditched us.
Yeah. And then we can-
did.
if Logan wants to come to the house, he can come to the house. But if not, we'll just do the 66% over there. Do you have time to do that, Mike? Come over for a little bit.
What?
Do you have time to come over to the house, or
I'm not going over there.
What's the 60?
the 66% is 66% of the band lives together in one house, we
And they live fucking far.
We live in Bear Valley. It is really far, but we have a really nice house, like a really nice house.
For us, it's impeccable.
It's one of the nicest houses I've ever lived in.
And none of you motherfuckers have cars either.
Jerry has the Wienermobile.
Oh yeah.
And Ty drives. And I have a bicycle.
Jesse has a car. But you're wrong.
Does your wife live
My wife and I split up.
Bing bong.
Buzzing!
I'm getting a beer.
We
Me too.
Perfect attendance.
You're on your own. Yeah, we it was just time to call it quits.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
What's on call quits?
He was just asking if Honda lived with us.
Fuck no. Are you filming this?
I haven't stopped filming.
Well, okay. And that's what I have to say about that.
It was amicable. It was totally amicable.
So, what do you three do together?
Oh man,
We-
you don't wanna know.
We jammed together a lot. Fucking.
I'd like to do that tonight. Jerry's got those new bass strings.
Oh, did he get new strings?
I think so.
We actually have a little side project.
Fudge?
Well, we've got White Fudge, our hip hop band. We've got the Eskimo Brothers, which is
White
our
Fudge isn't even a hip hop band, man.
the
We
funk,
gotta like
a funk band, funk
Well, it's
hip
not
hop
even a
band.
funk hip
We're
hop.
playing like soul lately. It seems like.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pop group, which is weird. to
It is
say.
kind of, well, no.
By the way,
I mean,
Adam,
they rap in it. So.
By the way, Adam's
it's
got
dirty pop, dirty pop.
Okay, but
I love that song.
Which one?
Dirty Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's-
Adam's
it's
got
really good.
that track with you on it. It's actually not just you. It's me too. But what it is.
The one
is-
Adam did.
Yeah, the new one that Adam did. That he wanted to show you and ask you if you'd give him permission to use it.
Yeah.
It's hit the sheets like in its rawest form.
Yeah.
And he cut up and did some stuff.
How does it sound?
It's cool, but I mean, like,
It's a techno song.
He hasn't heard fucking hit the sheets.
The real version.
This is exciting, but let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about weed, man.
Okay.
You know what? I smoke more weed on the road than.
I never
Is
smoke
that it?
weed.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about fucking Humboldt County, man.
Oh
Let's talk about this street festival we're playing this summer.
Oh yeah, fucking. We're
Oh man.
the first time we went to Humboldt County, we ended up we were in Arcata and we ended up just happening to come across this zine that they publish out there called Savage Henry Magazine.
So what had happened was, we're at the music store, and I think somebody needed to get like a pack of strings or a pack of picks or something like that. We just needed some bullshit on the road. And on the way out, I found a Savage Henry, and it looked like a Mad magazine to me, you know?
Weed
Fucking-
heads, man.
But yeah, definitely for weed heads. But it said it had
What I
it was on
miss.
the cover, but it was just fucking cool. It was like. It said something like "farts are always funny" at the very top, and I was like, "Oh, that's a
Yeah.
magazine for me," you know. And then started reading it, and I remember I was like, "Guys, these guys are based off of where we're going to," so we just called them up.
No. We sent him an email.
Yeah,
we were
sent
like,
an email.
we were like from my phone. I was like, your fucking zine is awesome.
That shit was
You guys
hilarious.
are right up our alley. Check out our music. We get into town, and I get an email back that's like, dude, you guys like are playing right down the street from our offices. The guy sent me his number. I call him up, and he's like, wait, are you the dude with the like sideburns and fucking like hanging out on the corner down the street right there? And I'm like looking around, and there's this dude walking towards me, and I'm like, yeah, dude. Is that you, or are you the big fat bearded guy that's coming, my way?
Oh, you.
Chris from Savage Henry Magazine. He's like, dude, come on by, do an interview. And we ended up doing that podcast interview.
Yeah.
And like since then,
Randomly.
every time we go back
So,
to
yeah.
fucking Arcata, like we just get a
Then the
giant bag of weed.
The next time we went out there, yeah.
Good people. Good people.
Awesome people. The next time we went out there, we played
It was,
that comedy night.
Harvest fucking time.
Harvest season, we went there, and he's like, he just brings out that Kleenex box full of weed.
Yeah.
See, that
like,
was
just-
cool. What wasn't cool about that was all the fucking lingerers in that town that were there for harvest season, just like
Oh, the Fraggles?
clipping and
What
shit.
was weird is that those guys had weed but no cigarettes, and they're trying to bum cigarettes, paying for it in weed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then
dude,
they're
they were
homeless
just like,
guys,
Or
hey,
beers.
man, I'm just
Can I
trying
get
to
a
get
beer?
a
I'll
bite.
give you some
Can you give me
weed.
$1? I'll give you a nut.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was like we all had 3 beers apiece, and we showed up in the town and said, "Hey, can I have one of those beers? I'll give you some weed." Yep, you can have one of mine.
Yep, there you go.
There you go.
It's fucking
Yeah, that's it.
the first time we get there, and that this is going to be on the bonus features because the video that I made is going to be on the bonus features. But fucking the first time we pulled into fucking Arcata, there's a clip of me and fucking Ty talking in the back seat,
I remember
and
that.
fucking, and I go, so we're here in Arcata, California, not to judge a book by its cover, and Ty looks at me and goes, yeah, it's hemp bound cover. And fucking, there's just hippies on every. We saw a hippie on the corner eating a whole pizza to himself. Insane, man.
So many just
Yeah,
like
man.
filthy people with face tattoos and shit. They're just like,
But what a cool
And,
fucking
and we
crowd.
met that guy who plays voice guitar.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
We're not supposed to use this video. remember?
No, we're totally using it, dude.
Did he tell us not to use
Yeah,
it?
he was like,
specifically told me not
man,
to
can you
use
guys not put that video on
telling you,
YouTube?
Yeah.
And,
Sorry, dude. Only
Yeah.
$5.
yeah. But I guess that guy was on America's Got Talent.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
playing mouth guitar.
and then-
Didn't
Hopefully
win, huh?
Didn't win.
He did Voodoo Child. I remember me and Ty were hammered drunk, high as hell, outside of the fucking place that we played. And he's just like, "Are you not gonna use this, right?" And then he fucking goes into it. And we're just like, "Yeah!"
He does it better. Cut to him doing it right here.
And
See, he does do it better, doesn't he?
And we're back.
Oh man.
Tay had to take off.
Movie
We,
magic.
actually, today, still to this day, we usually have a Savage Henry magazine on top of the shitter
toilet, yeah.
every time.
We have like every back issue.
I
feel
have
like,
every
man.
issue. They had that whole shitload when we were there last time, and I just
Yeah.
took one issue of every because they had a fuckload of them.
What was that article they had that was like were they the zine that had the look at these big stupid retarded boobs?
No, that was the one the guy in
Detroit.
in Detroit.
The guy
and
who
we stayed at
gave
his
us way
house.
too many pills. He gave us a lot.
Oh.
Xanax, and we got.
Oh my god. Okay,
Bad.
we gotta talk about
this,
that shit.
This is
Okay,
a great story to tell
Worst-
while Jay's not here.
worst fucking city in America
Oakland.
is Detroit. No.
Detroit's a close second. I
We
hate Detroit.
okay,
No way,
but
Detroit's
we
way
went
worse.
to Detroit. The first
Detroit's
time we
way
went to
worse,
Detroit, we were playing at this place called the
700 Club.
no
2500
2500 Club,
Club.
and we show
700
up.
Club, isn't that like an old
Okay,
lady show or
and this is
something?
the series of events. Yeah, right. This is the series of events that occurs. We show up. There's a gang fight going on across the street from the club. Like some kid is getting jumped into the gang, and we
We
go,
turned onto the street and they were like in the middle of the street fighting each
We're
other.
just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
excuse me, fine sirs, just trying to pass.
Do I?
So we pull around, and the guy from the club goes, "Yeah, I gotta open the gate for you guys." And there's this 20-foot high, barbed wire wrapped, sliding fucking gate with like
Yeah,
six
he was like,
locks
"Don't
on it.
fucking park your van on the street, man.
Yeah,
Seriously,
yeah.
go back here. We lock it up."
We parked in the front
were
of the
in a
club.
bad
We go
time.
inside, and the guy's like,
That sounds just
"Oh,
like
where are
Oakland.
you parked?" And we're like, "Oh, right out front." And he's like, "You can't park out there." And we were like, "Is that like a towing zone?" And he was just like, "No, man, your shit's gonna get stolen."
Yeah, he's like, "You don't have tires anymore."
He was like, "Get it in here fast!" and like rushed us.
so he
to
rolls
get it
out
in
this
the back.
gate, he rolls out this barbed wire gate, and we pull into this like little back parking lot area. He closes it behind us, and click, 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 locks everything up. Fucking night goes by, and we're like, hey, let's go to the store and get some beer. We go up the store to get up the street to get some beer from the liquor store, and it's like all the windows are boarded, like skyscrapers with boarded up windows and shit like that. And we're like, holy shit, this is fucking awful. We walk in, and the liquor store has 2 lines. They have the line that's just like the regular liquor store line, and then they have the line that is all homeless guys with giant bags of fucking cans and bottles that are going and putting them on this. They had this spinning bulletproof glass case where they would spin it around. You'd put the bag of cans in there. They'd spin it around, take them, and then you had the choice of either getting money back for the recycling or putting it directly towards your purchase. So there's all these homeless guys that are fucking putting up bags of cans. The shit spins around, and the guy like hands them a fucking pint of vodka. Like the worst vodka you can imagine.
Classy.
So we're like, oh,
Classy
great.
joint.
So we grab the case of beer, and we're walking down the street, and this fucking gang of Crips comes walking. They're like, yo man, let me get one of them beers, man. Let me get one of them beers, man. And we're like, I'm sorry, we're on the road, and we just ain't oh, come on, man.
I was like, sure, cuz, what's up? There you go.
They're blue too. And we went walking down the street. We get back to the club. We get back there, and there's this chick sitting out on the back patio with a fucking pit bull. And, I had a pit bull. Logan owns a pit bull. Like, we're used to... Yeah. Logan has an American Bulldog. I had an American Bulldog.
No, I don't care about that. I'm just saying we don't need to get into the whole pit bull discussion.
No. What I'm saying is, like, we're used to being comfortable around pit bulls. You know what I mean? Like, they're, nice. I go up to this dog, and I'm like, ooh, nice doggy. And I go to lean in, and this dog just fucking snaps at my fucking hand. I'm like, Jesus, titty fucking Christ. And this chick's like, don't try to pet my dog, motherfucker. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then later on that night, one of the guys who worked there was like, oh, cool dog. And the dog bit him in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
This fucking guy just got mauled by a pit bull, and this chick's just like, I told you not to fuck with my fucking dog, motherfucker.
Like, why did you bring your vicious pit bull to a public
I know.
That
Out on the
makes
goddamn
sense
smoking patio.
whatsoever.
And so we do the show. There's like nobody there.
Who was that?
That's my homie.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We do the show, and then like there's like nobody there, and it's us and 2 other out of town bands, and like remember the chick from the one band? She had the dreadlocks, and she had the fanny pack.
Was she the chick that played the flute like?
No, but there was someone in the band, but.
Yeah, like Jethro Tull.
Yeah,
She's just playing. It's like weird.
Like it was this. They were like
sounds
dreadlocked,
just
like crusty punks, but they had like a flute player in their band who played like that. And we're like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. So then we get done, and one of the guys at the bar is like, hey man, you guys need a place to stay tonight? We're like, yeah man. He's like, all right, you can go stay with me. So he takes us to this, what looks like from the outside, a luxury hotel. Like,
And it was for the first like 10 floors.
well, and that's the thing. We walk in, and there's this giant
Regular
lobby
desk.
with like these beautiful brass railings and like a giant oak fucking desk and shit like that. And we're like, wow, this is really swanky.
Man, you live here?
What it was when the economy declined in Detroit, they turned this luxury hotel into cheap apartments. So for the first 4 floors, it's like these beautiful,
First like 10 floors.
Yeah,
was
it's just
still
beautiful.
A hotel.
But we get up to the floor this dude lives on, and it's just like concrete walls, graffiti everywhere, fucking doors just kicked in,
Busted
like
drywall.
like
Rats, cockroaches.
crime scene tape.
Candyman
on
lived
fucking
there.
Yeah. We get into this guy's apartment, and the walls are concrete. There's no carpet. There's just a concrete floor. There's a shitty black and white TV in the corner, and just a pile of the worst coke you can imagine. And we were just like, let's get You know, normally I wouldn't snort Clorox, but I am on vacation, so when in Detroit, you know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. But
So that dude gave us like just an assortment of pills to take with us on the road, and we were like, sweet. So the next night, we played in Columbus, Ohio, and while we were on stage, Fatty was on the road with us, and Fatty had the pills, and he had all these Xanny bars. So Fat Buddy pops a whole Xanny bar, which we thought was like the normal thing to do.
He
We didn't know.
took 2.
Yeah, he took 2. And we didn't know you're supposed to break them into quarters. So he took 8 times the recommended dose for, clinically depressed people.
Clinically anxious people.
Anyway, so after the show,
Dr. Howell over here.
after the show, we go to, after the show, we go to this place, the Steak and Shake, up the street to eat. And it's like a block away from where we played.
This is
So
the
we
part
go-
of the story I hate.
We go into the Steak and Shake.
Logan's got a cup of chili.
Hold on. One thing at a time.
I was on Xanny bars too.
Okay.
We were all on Xanny bars.
Everybody except Tay, which is
Yeah.
we won't get his perspective.
When we were
was
walking
angry
to the
later.
Steak and Shake, we all popped a Xanny bar. And so we're sitting there. We're sitting there. We order our food,
As fuck out.
and Fat Body, who had taken his during the show, just starts. You can just see it. He's just like kind of slouching and just like you can tell he's fading, right? And then we're just like, dude, like our food hadn't even got there yet, and we're like, we need to get Fat Body to the van.
This guy's
So
bugged up.
me and Tay walk Fat Body to the van. Fat Body forgot to bring a belt on this tour. So it's like I got him, on this side, and Tay's got him on this side, and his pants are falling down every third step, and we'd have to pull up his pants. And we're walking right by the fucking whatever college is in Columbus. We're right by the campus, and
Yeah,
people are
that was
just
you.
looking at us like, no. So we get Fat Body to the van. We fucking walk back, and the first thing I see when I walk into the Steak and Shake is Logan with a bowl of chili, just holding it up like this, and just chili just pouring.
He's drinking a bowl of chili like it's a soda, man. It's like,
And then so Logan was like fading, and then it just starts.
but
starts to kick
before
in.
Fatty
Left,
left,
everybody were like, we gotta go.
before Fatty
chili
left,
like a
remember
soda,
they had the 2 tables that were put together, and Fatty like slipped under the table, and the tables came apart, and all the drinks fell through, and I fell down between the tables and like just caught all these drinks like it was a goddamn cartoon. It's like catching the shit while Logan's just sitting there with a cup of chili, just. This is good.
We gotta go.
And then we got video of it somewhere. I don't know where it is, but just Fat Body in the van. Jerry's like, Fat Body, what's up? How you doing? And he's like, I did too much blow. I'm all fucked up. I'm like, Fatty, no, we didn't do any blow, man. You ate a bunch of Xanax. No, it was blow.
No, it wasn't. It was not.
It was the
Yeah, you're supposed to
polar
break
opposite.
those things up into 4.
It was the bipolar
four
opposite.
in
of
one.
blow.
Like we were just popping them like candy.
Yeah.
It was bad. And where we were parked was illegal to park after like 2 or 3 in the morning. So it was like in the bar district or whatever. But we all passed the fuck out because we were on Xanax. And
Yeah.
then Tay was like, "Fuck, dude, I don't know what to do." So he just fell asleep too. And then the cops come and he's just like, "Yeah, my friends are just drunk," and like,
Yeah.
he had to deal with all the cops and shit.
Didn't we get like a huge like
Sorry,
$20
Tay.
ticket
It's like
for
I've
that?
never done
Yeah,
that
sorry, Tay.
before.
Yeah, and then we all
Realize,
woke.
like,
We all like
Xanax
came
do
to
that
and
to
woke
you.
up, and we're like not even in Ohio anymore. We're just like, what the fuck happened? And Tay's just pissed.
We should change the name of our band to Sorry Tay.
Sorry, Tay.
It's like these 5 guys right here constantly just like fucking shit up, and Tay just being like,
son of a
and all of
bitch.
us being like,
Sorry.
like the Dr. Pepper fight.
The Dr. Pepper fight. That was also in Jacksonville, wasn't
That
it?
was in Jacksonville. We're in Jacksonville, Florida, and we like to go get way too big Dr. Pepper every now and then. And Logan and Jerry had both gotten way too big Dr. Peppers. And fucking, we get in the van, and you called shotgun, and Logan took it from you, right?
Yeah.
And we always have fireworks in the van. Always, always, always. Tay stocks up on fireworks. We've always got him in there. We blow him up on the road all the time. which
My
we get to.
defense, I didn't hear him say, call shotgun.
Well,
I
so-
thought I did.
So Logan jumps in, and Logan, what's the nice way to put this, is the biggest dickhead I know. And when he
And
really
he knows his dicks.
yeah, and when I've seen a barrel of pickles in my day. When Logan wants to be a jerk off, he knows how to do it like really well. And so he's just like, no, I'm not going anywhere, Jerry.
No, I'm pretty sure it was backwards because I think I was.
No.
No.
That
Oh
happened.
yeah, it was backwards because
No.
Jerry stole it from you.
This is what happened. We were leaving a mall. Logan stole shotgun when I called it. We stopped, got way too big Dr. Peppers. Logan
Stole it
called
back.
shotgun. I stole it.
Oh, that's what it was.
Then
Logan goes, this is how Logan knows how to be a dick. Logan picks up a bottle rocket off the ground and he goes, all right, I'm going to poke you in the neck with this stick for the whole drive. And just starts poking Jerry in the neck with a fucking bottle rocket. And Jerry's like, Logan, you better fucking stop or I'm going to fuck you up, blah, blah, blah. And Logan's just like, ha. So Jerry takes the way too big Dr. Pepper.
We're talking
This is
a 42 ounce.
42 ounce.
44 ounce.
Yeah,
44 ounce.
44 ounce. And smashes it on Logan's head. Logan instantly reacts and takes his and smashes it on Jerry's head. And Jerry just goes, that was a bad idea. There's Dr. Pepper everywhere.
Whole van's covered.
The
People that weren't even involved with the shotgun fighter.
85 ounces of Dr.
the
Pepper.
rest of the man is like looking at us like,
Then Tay
What was
is just
that?
fucking furious. He's so
See
mad.
him just
And then he goes to he like doesn't say when Tay gets really mad. He gets really quiet, and his movements get very deliberate, and he gets very like. Goes to start up the van. Goes to turn on some music.
radio won't work.
Stereo won't come on
Yeah.
because
God,
it's
he was so
fucking
mad.
covered. It's covered in Dr. Pepper.
Our
and he's
Johnny
just like,
Rebel CD was covered in Dr. Pepper.
No, and that's right. The Johnny Rebel CD was stuck in the CD player.
Yeah, it was like stuck by
and
the
like
syrup,
yeah,
dude.
like
We
the
couldn't- it
volume
wouldn't
wouldn't
play.
go on. Tay didn't say a word for like 6 hours.
It was
bad.
like
It was
that
bad.
was the most tense it has ever been in that.
Like we're all in the. Jerry's just like, Tay, I'm really sorry, dude. I'll buy you. a new
and he was
stereo."
like, "No, it's okay."
it's fine.
Like, all right. So
And then when the radio started, eventually it just worked. Eventually,
Yeah.
tried it.
Yeah,
Let's
just
try it
Yeah,
again.
it dried out
And it started working.
And we were just like, oh, thank God.
And then it was like everything got loosened
Okay.
up. We just
Yeah.
cruised
When-
again. Like
when-
yeah,
when-
we cleaned up most of the mess.
When Tay gets mad, it just like takes me back to being like 6 years old and just dad getting mad at me about something. You know?
oh yeah,
It's like when Tay is mad, it's just like the whole van is just silent and awkward.
very scary.
You know, he's a scary guy. Don't piss Tay off.
Once again, sorry, Tay.
No.
Love you, buddy.
I think this pretty much concludes it.
Yeah.
No. Let's go drink somewhere else, huh?
All right. You guys want to go to the house? And do you have time to do that, Mike?
We can do another day. If not,
I
and
would not be attending.
I think it'd be
also
fun.
shotgun.
I think it'd be
I'm
fun.
driving.
Oh shit! I don't even need shotgun.
I think we got some.
I'm gonna
quality
take that
shit
shotgun
going.
from me.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Say
try
it,
to.
say it. Let me get this put together. Say a farewell and kind of just walk out and then come back in.
All right. Well, thank you for watching the DVD. I hope you guys had a good time. We certainly had a good time filming it. So be safe. Don't drink and drive. Always buckle up.
Stay in school.
Don't do drugs.
Be good, kids.
Good
Don't
night, everybody.
don't take Xanny bars, but drink bowls of chili.